We live.
We live. I ain't live.
You stay live.
That's because I thought he wasn't gonna be here on time.
Oh
so
yeah, okay, I got you.
Don't set your clock on me, Tammy.
You supposed to be sitting down.
Cut this. Let's go.
No, I got pictures and stuff with
Ready, sunshine?
Yes, Moonlight.
10 seconds.
I stay ready, therefore I don't have to do what?
Get
ready! She ready!
Alright. We should be having a caller in 4 minutes.
And that's how you do it. You come in hot, you bring your crew in with you. Some of the crew just in their phone, but that's okay, because God don't mind, because when he call, you supposed to answer.
That's right.
Y'all, you know what time it is. It's the Power Hour right here on this Richard 1390. We got the whole bunch in the building. It's your girl, Tamara Fair, on the air, and I'm proudly posted in the studio with your main man who's supposed to be leading.
I'm trying to figure out where you putting me on blast about
yes,
in the phone.
Sir.
Is that because
yes,
you got
sir.
backup in the studio
Baby,
today?
don't play with me. I got the Warriors in the building today.
Well, it's your main action day, but you know what? Because you just look so vibrant, I wanted the show to start out like that with
no,
you leaving.
Because you didn't know I was going to jump in. You had no clue. You were so busy in your phone. But that's okay, because God gave me a message for you today. And he sent it to me in the form of Pastor Peter. And he, that's the harbor pastor, right? So he called me today and he said, God told me something, Tamara, and I got to share it with you. He said, wilderness. I said, wilderness? Yes, you got to stay in the wilderness when I tell you. It's the prescribed amount of time. You can't rush it. You can't cut it. All you got to do is be in it. Sometimes when you're in the wilderness, it's a preparation ground for what's to come. And what's to come is going to be so great. And that too, you got to get ready for. So that's his way of getting you ready. Sometimes you're like, why, God? Why am I here? Don't question it. Just enjoy the process.
That's it. And you know what? When you go through, he'll take you to. I can't get nobody to help me.
Baby, we got that hat right here passing it around.
I'll take it.
I
ain't preaching for free. I need an offer.
You know what? Pastors preach for free when it's coming from the heart. Y'all forgive him, pray for him, because he know not what he doing.
Well, listen,
Seek
I
ye
know
the kingdom of the Lord.
and all those things will be added.
Absolutely.
And you know what? We are going to add to you today. We got a great show. We got great guests. It's an hour packed full of great guests. And it's none other than one of my favorite people to see. And that's none other. I almost said Inglewood Tanya.
That's right. She bring all that with her.
Tanya. I would say Tanya is in the building, the co-author of the Purple Turtle.
Thank you.
Listen, y'all are killing the game.
Good Day Chicago 32. Check us out. I'm sure they've uploaded the video. Tamara and I promoting the Purple Turtle, Modi's Magical Adventure. We now have the Modi doll. We also have the fragrance, unisex that is. And for Black Friday, you guys, let me do this shameless plug while I'm here. Black Friday, Black Saturday, Black Sunday.
Black Air Day.
It's going down.
Water Tower.
Oh, wow.
Yes, we will be in the Water Tower all 3 days. Please come by and support your Black businesses. Thank you guys for having me on the air, because, typically this is my lunch hour to listen to you guys at work.
Faithfully listen. Well, thank you for letting us know the Water Tower is still open. Everything closing down these days. I don't know what's open downtown no more, but we're going to join you all at the Water Tower. Tammy, I don't know if she'd be believing me sometimes. When I leave here, I talk about Tammy sometimes more than I talk about myself. And I was bragging about this dial yesterday. And I said, you know what? Tammy is one of those people. And Tanya, you too, that when you dream it, you see it, you believe it, and you just make it happen. But Tamara changed it. Her dream, while she in the middle of the dream, she calling manufacturers getting stuff made. She don't wait to wake up. She don't wait.
God told me, if you dream it up, make it up, and get it up.
Well, listen,
you
are getting it up, and we are so happy. I know, Tanya, you were on Good Day Chicago, but I know you feeling even better being right here on the brunch bus.
Absolutely.
How can they get a copy of the Purple Turtle?
It's on all platforms. They can go to Amazon, Target, Barnes and Nobles,
Or the water tower.
Or the water
or the
tower.
water tower.
Now we're gonna have bundles, literally bundles for the holiday season. So you can get the perfume and the doll, or you can get the doll and the perfume and the book, or you can get all three. And of course, we're gonna have doorbusters. And when I tell you this little Modi doll who was named after my own baby Modi, and now she's not a baby anymore.
She your baby.
I be telling people when I'm on set, she's 12 or 2, depending on what the role is. But truthfully, she's and she says, "Mom, but the doll doesn't look like me." I said, "But you know what? We absolutely wanted to put pigment on posture.
That's
like
it.
literally, so many pigmented people have been discriminated against, particularly in print. So we definitely want to give pigment a platform."
I love it. And you know what? The essence of the character is Modi.
Yes,
That's what counts more. The essence, the character of this doll in the book. And you know what, believers? If you want a special rate, call me because I'm gonna buy some, get them signed, and I'm gonna be selling signed. Meet me on Madison and Pulaski. No, kudos to you ladies for what you are doing. And this great book, because it's an amazing book. I believe MJ may have been one of your first readers.
Yes, he was.
He loved the book. And we just can't wait to the cartoon. And
well, we got 4 more books to launch. Of course, it's a 5-part series. And then this next book is called Be Brave. And the purple turtle, whose name is Grapey, takes Modi on an underwater adventure, and she meets a family of mermaids and figures out how the underworld has so many possibilities that she can take to the upper world.
I love it. I love it. Well, listen, believers, get your copy of The Purple Turtle. It's wherever you can get books at. Go on Amazon. If you want a signed copy, email info@thebrunchbunch.com. And we will get your order placed. Tammy and Tanya will sign the book. And I think it's the best book and package deal to give to all of the kids in your life for Christmas this year. So don't wait.
For Thanksgiving.
Right. Well, look, Tammy like, buy it now. Your Thanksgiving gift basket out this year. But listen, and if you want these 2 authors to come to your school, to your church, you can call their manager, Marcel Action Jackson.
You know what? I gotta shout out Zoe, because she was one of our first fragrance customers.
Yeah.
And she said that her son, and remember it's unisex, so her son is walking around his school. I'm gonna let Zoe tell her own story.
Oh no, he got all the little girls saying, "Oh, you smell so good."
All right.
Yes, sir.
And you know what? That's
you
said that. Back up, fall back. I also got to give a shout out to the best publicist in the business, Miss Christy. And she waving like she in a parade.
Right, like she the princess on the floor. Well, you know what? Everybody needs a great publicist. And you know, the behind the scenes team makes the big difference.
That's the
so
dream.
Shout out to Christy Love. Shout out to you ladies. And shout out to you believers for tuning in, because we got a great show for you when we get back right here on Inspiration 1390.
Thank you guys.
All right, that'll only be $200. That's so dope. Y'all everywhere. Now, Christy, you get them booked on The View. You got to take me with them. You know,
that's his favorite.
You know,
show.
Whoopi, my BFF. So
you know, Whoopi just had a birthday.
I know.
That's my Scorpio sister.
Oh wow! Oh, happy birthday!
You know everything about Whoopi.
Yes, she's 67.
They text each other.
She follows me on Twitter.
Yeah. Not Twitter.
On X. On X. Oh Lord.
We go to The View. We get that we have you in the audience. We do need someone to help bring in all of the merch and stuff.
Okay, I'll take it.
So let me tell you something. He's gonna drop that bag and get right up on this stage. Talking about Whoopi. I'm here, bro.
Talking about I'm the voice of Grapey.
These people are crazy.
Joy says she needs that perfume, please.
So look, now that I know how you're gonna behave.
For her kids.
Hi, hello. What's your name?
Darnell Shield.
Okay.
Hey, brother Darnell, you up next.
These are.
Oh, okay.
He sent me
Hold on
these
one
for
moment.
support questions.
Hey,
What's going on, though?
what's going on.
Okay.
Atlanta, if you're in the building, if you're on
That
the
was-
Facebook,
This is
coming
Stacey's
back to your
questions. That's not-
town
this is his
this
questions.
Friday.
Okay.
I cannot wait to see you guys. Atlanta, ATL, it's going down. You want that book? Hit a sister up. Let
Cherie
me
said
know.
we're gonna start hashtagging the view so we can get y'all on
I
the
know
view.
that's right, Cherie. Do your thing.
Deshaun Buick wants to know what floor on the water tower.
What
That's a good
floor?
question.
That's a great question. I think it's the mezzanine.
Stacey here.
Oh,
Hey, Stacey Chauncey.
Hey. Tammy brought her whole crew in
That's
here to
right.
jump on me today.
Can you give him that chair, please?
it's at the fashion.
Absolutely not.
It's at
Yeah.
the fashion bar on level 3.
Level three
Level three
water
fashion
tower
bar.
fashion bar. Level 3. That's the lit level, y'all.
You gotta have your graphic team make you a graphic for that.
We got one.
You
We
got
just
one.
gotta make a correction. Hold on.
Okay.
Slow down.
You know, I'm the affiliate manager. Look, you know, I gotta be on it. I
For
wanna
those
make
of you
sure.
all who do not know Stacey Chauncey, he's our resident security expert.
I
This
do.
is my
Stacey, I'm
best
sure
friend
you will.
Tanya, co-author and director of West Austin, about to have her
That's what she
own
knows.
school.
What's his bio?
His bio is on there.
Tanya, I need the info for Monday. That's what I'm supposed to be working
Just
on.
as
We're gonna start making Alfred
Oh, we gotta
condense
talk
these.
about that.
You want me to condense
And
it?
Yeah, all
then
you
this
gotta do
is
is ask
Christy,
them to
our
say yours.
publicist.
Um,
Are you touching my stuff?
yes, because
Yeah,
Why? I gotta do
we got the
this.
caller.
Oh yeah. Okay, let's do
So
that.
this is the question.
So I'm
We don't
done.
have no interruption.
No, we sure don't.
They specifically sent
So
these
you don't-
questions.
No, we don't.
They
No, I know, cause we don't want.
But we gotta talk about the ribbon cutting for
We
the
can.
playground and
We
before
got
we leave.
13 minutes now before 12:30, so we got time. After my segment, we can talk about it. Yeah.
So we got a new playground in West Austin. So
Oh,
feel good story. We
congratulations.
always talking about who got killed.
Where's
how
that
many-
on the roof?
No, it's
No,
on.
it's on the-
Oh, okay.
So his team sent these questions. And then
Joy said, "Congrats, Tanya, on your school. You rock." Joy Terry,
Thank you, Joy. What you guys on?
Facebook.
Introduction to Austin coming together. Oh, this is
that's the question.
He's in Austin.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
doing great work.
I have different questions than he does.
You don't. This is just the one his team sent. These are his questions. You guys have the same questions on both.
Okay,
your
gotcha. Well, don't we want to ask the questions his team sent?
That's why I was asking if you want a second copy. But you said we'll
That's
pass
good.
it back and forth.
They're the same question. Huh?
No.
No, well, let's focus on these.
Yes. Yeah.
Print another copy.
Okay. You want another copy?
Yeah.
No, just pass it back to me. 'cause
Okay.
It's gonna take too long.
I'll start here. You go.
Yeah.
We're going what's going on, right? Yeah.
And make a wise choice to secure
When I do this,
tomorrow. Secure home and
quiet on the set. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes, you mean it.
10 seconds.
Like a choir director.
Call Stacey Chauncey at 866.
Let
Talking, playing, and talking.
Talking and playing and playing and talking.
Playing and
You
talking.
go.
473344. Where's the action, Jackson?
I'll tell you what's going on.
So what's going on is I have a special guest for the What's Going On segment, and that's none other than Darnell Shields. He's the executive director at Austin Coming Together, a nonprofit organization located on the great west side of Chicago. He's a passionate builder of relationships and innovative developments. Darnell is a lifelong Austin resident and co-owner of Hair Tech the Salon, a local business he started with his wife. In 2010, Darnell joined Austin Coming Together as a volunteer, helping their organization improve their technology and business development systems. It wasn't long after that he was offered a full-time position, moving him from IT to Director of Operations. In 2016, the board nominated him to become the Executive Director of ACT. Throughout his time at ACT, Darnell has been able to galvanize hundreds of organizations and community leaders to take on Austin's challenges. They have done a quality of life plan that has attracted over $100 million
With
in
an M?
in public and private investments to the neighborhood in just under 4 years. Let's give a warm brunch welcome to Darnell Shields.
An amazing story, Darnell. Welcome to the Brunch Bunch.
Wow, man, when I hear you read it, I'm taken back. Thank you for having me here.
Oh my God, you are doing some amazing things. Do you mind? Now, if you mind, tell me if you mind. But if you don't mind, tell us a little bit about your background and how you got into this role.
Well, yeah, like Marcel said, I'm a lifelong Austin resident. So I grew up here on the west side of Chicago in the Austin community, and my background is actually in fashion and beauty. My family owns salons, and so I worked in the hair salon as a licensed barber for many years. And I ended up going to school for business at UIC and had the opportunity to volunteer at one of the local nonprofits, the Austin Child Care Providers Network, ran by Ruth Kimball, and was introduced to the movement that was happening in the Austin community maybe around 2010 with everything that was going on with Austin coming together. And I have to tell you, I got so taken by the mission and just the opportunity to give back to my community and, just devoted myself to it. And I've been there now for the last 13 years.
Wow.
Wow. Great story. And you know what? I did not know you were a barber, Darnell. So I just learned something new too. Look, I know who to call when my barber's not available. I may need you to line me up sometime.
Go tomorrow.
But Darnell, excuse you. But Darnell, for the people that don't know, which I know is not many, what is Austin Coming Together? What's the organization's mission? And how are you guys helping the community?
Oh, man. ACT was started in 2010, as I said, by a group of over 20 local leaders. And it's a nonprofit organization that manages support for a network of residents, service providers, neighborhood associations, and public and private institutions to increase their collective impact on the improving the quality of life in the Austin community specifically. And that shows up in a number of different ways, whether it's our work that we do through our Austin Community Hub initiative, where we're working with different service providers to coordinate their services to ensure that individuals that are seeking services don't face any barriers to any of those resources that they need, no matter which agency they go to, or the quality of life plan that you mentioned earlier that has helped the community amass and attract more than $100 million in investment in the past 5 years. We helped to organize the community around that effort and to continue to track and monitor its progress. And so, we're very heavily involved in things that are really leveraging all of what everybody does so well in our community so that we can just have a much more concentration and laser focus on addressing the issues that we know are impediments to our success as a community.
Well, we're all better off that you are in that space and identifying the gaps so that you can bridge them. But a little birdie told me that you're working on something awesome. This awesome project, along with the West Side Health Authority, is something that we need to talk about so that everybody can know what you're doing. So the community members, I understand, got together in Austin to purchase a former CPS school, Emmett Elementary School to be exact. Now tell us about the Aspire Center for Workforce Development and what kind of services will it offer once it's up and going, and when will it be up and going?
Yeah, so that's a very exciting project and an opportunity. It actually came through the Quality of Life Plan as a focal project, emphasis that the community wanted for this site that had been abandoned back in 2013 with the school closings. And shout out to Westside Health Authority because they were wise enough to purchase the property and commit it to the community to be redeveloped based on what they wanted. And the concept that came forth from the community was for it to be focused on workforce training, a career center that would give access to different types of sector training like advanced manufacturing, IT, things of that nature, as well as provide space for social services to be in the building so that now you could experience sort of a one-stop shop for participants that may come in to seek along the career path, where everything that you needed to be successfully navigate that career path successfully within this building, whether it was a financial opportunity center in terms of having bank partners like BMO Harris Bank there, as well as having amenities that you can gain access to, even to like a coffee shop, right? And so you could come right into this building and pretty much be able to access all the things you would need, services you would need to get along your career path and change your, your quality of life from an economic development standpoint.
I'm excited about bringing trade schools back into the community. So hats off to you and your team.
Yes.
Looking forward to the date that it's opening. I did notice that you didn't tell me when it was opening, but I guess you're going to give us an exclusive.
Well, actually, no, I'm sorry. The date for construction is underway, and the construction should be ending by the end of 2024, with an opening
so
scheduled
soon
for the spring of 2025.
I love it. And if you don't know, Emmett School is a huge, massive school on the west side, down the street from West Austin on Madison and Central. So we're excited. So Darnell, you know, Tammy and Tanya here, they represent West Austin Development on Madison in the 4900 block. So we got to get them connected.
Collaborations, y'all. I hear it.
We definitely got to connect. Yeah.
Well, Darnell, a lot of folks are excited for what you got going on tomorrow, myself included. The Austin Coming Together Community Membership Awards is going down tomorrow. Tell us about that.
Awesome. Hey, you know what? And we're so excited to have, Marcel, we're excited to have you as our MC. We know we're going to have a blast.
Yes, and you are.
This event is our signature fundraising event. It actually started back by the board members of ACT, started it back in 2015, and it was originally a luncheon. It was just meant to bring some partners together, just to highlight some of the great work that they were doing, and it has soon just spiraled and spawned into a much bigger event, and we are very excited to be hosting it. We weren't able to host it in 2020. The last time we held this event was in 2019, and it was a luncheon. And in 2020, with the pandemic and everything, we weren't able to host this event. And so this is our first time hosting it since then. And at that time, he was supposed to be celebrating our 10-year anniversary. So it's actually been 12 years.
Wow.
But we're actually, we felt it was appropriate to go ahead and celebrate that 10-year anniversary, since it's our first time coming back. And we're actually hosting it as an evening event at Morgan Manufacturing tomorrow night. It's from 5 to 9, and it's just going to be a really great opportunity to highlight all the great work that community leaders have been doing around areas of quality of learning, living wage careers, neighborhood safety, housing. It's just so much great work that has went forth, and we really want to take time to acknowledge those that have been pushing us forward through their sacrifice. And we're going to have a lot of fun along the way. So
now, wait a minute, Brother Darnell.
Great event.
Did I hear you say food? You said you were going to have some food too? So you got all of this greatness and some food. How do people get tickets? Because they're going to want to be there.
Yeah, so to get tickets, please go to our website. We still have tickets available. Our website is www.austincomingtogether.org. You can go there and access ticket website. You can access opportunities for sponsorship if that's still available. And we would definitely love to have everybody join us because we're going to have an exciting time tomorrow evening. And I know Marcel, our MC, and it's really going to be a blast. We got beautiful live music that's going to be happening at the event as well, with libations as well. So,
libations! Come on, food and libations and greatness too. Darnell, you're doing your thing.
Yes, Darnell, thank you for joining us here on the Brunch Bunch. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Believers, go to austincomingtogether.org. Get your tickets to tomorrow's event at Morgan Manufacturing. It's going to be a good time. Darnell, keep doing the work that you're doing in the Austin community. We hit the Brunch Bunch. Salute you, my brother.
Yes.
Hey, thank you for having me here today, and I really appreciate the love and support, Marcel. And looking forward to seeing you tomorrow, especially because, We're gonna have a great time.
Yes, believers, don't meet me there, beat me there. Well, don't beat me there because I'm the MC, so I'm gonna be early. But meet me there. But listen, you know what? Meet me back here in a couple of minutes because we got our resident security expert coming up right here on the Brunch Bunch.
Perfect time. Hey!
All right, so we got a minute of this. And then business spotlight come in.
No, we got a couple of commercials on.
Oh, so I thought you just what?
No, the commercial.
Okay, so never mind. We do want to do some of those.
The Pinnacle,
Okay.
Not Pinnacle last.
No, Pinnacle first.
When I go this way, you go that way.
Yeah, the last is the business spotlight.
Isn't that what the Pinnacle is?
No, Pinnacle is just a commercial. Business spotlight is Dave's hot dog.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
For some reason I thought you did two. Did you record Pinnacle in the same? You recorded Pinnacle at the same time you did Dave's Red Hot.
All right.
I did.
Bundle.
Okay, that's why.
All right.
Y'all got a lot of commercials. Y'all got
We can't do all
right.
that.
Let me show you. We live.
You see how it is? Hey.
It's us. Hey, Facebook Live. Don't forget, Watertower. Come and get your bundles. Get your bundles.
You know what a bundle is, y'all? A bundle is a bundle of savings.
Yes.
Well, yeah, fill it in, make it a buffer in between Stacey.
Okay. This is like anime Bible. Where y'all get this from?
It's the resident Bible up in here. That's the 1390 Bible. One time I feel all. You don't feel all right. What you got a smile on your face for, your eyebrows in the middle of your head? What you done did to this brother?
I'm proud of him. That's the intern.
Yeah, don't.
Called in and said, "You still here? God is good." Yes.
You crazy because you know what? We run through interns for real. You right about that.
You blowing up in there.
Yes.
What Marcel do to you?
He about to be a model. Deborah Vine's trying to get a book to model.
Well, get busy. That's what you want. And all them curls you're supposed to be.
Tina said, I want to be like you when I grow up. Glow up, Tammy. I'm 57, so I got time to keep going. Deborah Cozy Lane said, I want that dial.
There you go. And we want you to have that. Yeah. Uh-oh.
I don't like it, but from cheek rehab.
You don't like what?
What?
I don't like my voice on that.
You sound crazy. You sound great on this radio.
Don't forget to send me my version.
Is that you? That commercial is you?
Yeah, that's her.
Oh,
I ain't hear her. I ain't see it. No, I only got one. Zoe, yours. Resend.
The hot dog again.
I got the hot dog one. I'm talking about the Pinnacle in my voice. I ain't get that. Resend it for me.
He's saying that's in your voice.
It's your main man, Action Jackson.
Oh, the Pinnacle.
Is Dave's Red Hot located at 34?
Yeah, we did Red Hot and Pinnacle.
Hey,
it's raining. It's gonna rain again.
You ever had the best hot dogs, the best Polish?
Had it with the rain. Done with the rain. So
Oh, hey guys, it's Tamara Fair
And Action Jackson.
from the Brunch.
Okay, we gotta bring Chauncey in. Hey, stop all that. Stop all of that. It's time for Chauncey. Cut out all that junk got going on over there.
They stand guard over 1 million homes and businesses, ensuring safety.
I know, right?
Oh no, I got it for you.
Thank you.
And you know what? Their response center is ever vigilant, providing top-notch monitoring for burglary, fire.
Oh, this is Stacey.
Yeah,
That's it.
Okay.
Why you talking about cut that out? Cut that out.
Jump.
I ain't gonna jump. Well, you ain't got but one hit now. Oh, the worst one, right?
The best one.
No, I'm talking about the worst one to have for me.
The best.
30 seconds.
Safeguarding your home.
Oh, I thought Chris was still in the hallway. You got all your crew, huh? Ain't nobody scared of y'all. I got the Holy Ghost.
And I got the Holy Ghost too.
Don't you bring no more company, okay?
What you got? Come on,
Okay.
And he coming here with a crew every day like he Michael Jackson somebody.
They ain't gonna do nothing.
Right.
Right.
You gotta bring people to bring the action.
Time to automate the elevate. It's your man, Stacey Chauncey. Let's go. Hey.
Automate to elevate. Y'all heard it. Automate to elevate. Let's start out with the number 866-447-3344. And I'm telling you this number in the beginning because we got bundles, bundles of joy, bundles of Christmas holiday givings right here on Inspiration.
Come on, Reverend Jackson, with all these rhymes and stuff. Bundles of information. Listen, I know
people don't think you can have a bundle of security, right?
You definitely can have a bundle of security, and you definitely need it in the times in which we are living in. I thought about Stacey because I was watching the news last night, and in Beverly, the Beverly neighborhood, there was some carjackings. They went into that woman's and that family's yard. Absolutely. They attacked her. Thankfully, she had the cameras on the house where her husband was able to come out, but then they ended up sticking him up. But it was like, man,
well, why you didn't stay in the house, husband?
Well,
his family's out there.
His family out there. What kind of man you want to handle?
He came out, he got jacked. No, I'm kidding.
Well, thank God.
Looking out the window.
Right. That would have. Now he wouldn't have been a husband.
But he was able to call.
But thankfully, he was able to come out and call help. But it made me to think about all of the listeners and believers that are listening that don't have those cameras to catch what's going on. Yes. Because now they'll be able to catch these gentlemen because you can see them clear as day. So Stacey, what you're doing is real important.
I really appreciate that. The unfortunate situation is they came back and hit them up again.
Yes, in the front of the house.
Yeah. And I really blame the media for showing that kind of stuff, you know, because it allows those copycat crimes, so on and so forth. But today, I really want to make a focus on the 20% of uptick in crime that we're going to have around the holiday season. It's that time of year where people start filling up the malls. Individuals are spending more time, you know, congregating at other people's houses, eating, hanging out, having a good time, and even traveling. So this is really a time that you have to take the time to protect your home. You can't rely on Miss Travis that's looking up across the street looking at your house, right? That's what old schools know that.
Because she gonna do what Tammy said, stay in the house and look out the window.
Don't call nobody.
No, I was saying stay in the house because he was gonna call somebody. Because let me just
right. Let it go. But Stacey, you got a good point because the holiday season, the uptick in crime, people just checking doors. If you got these faulty cameras, the batteries are dying, and you can't see or catch anything.
And it's that time of year, people, you're talking about your identity theft.
Yep.
You know, it's really on the rise during this time of year. You know, they pickpocketing them folks out the mall, so bumping into you and grabbing. You look up, be like, what happened to my wallet? You know, so no, really, you have to be very, very alert and know what's going on around you and pay attention. You know, don't be posting all your stuff, all your photos.
When you going out of town for the holidays, when you leaving,
you on the west side tomorrow at the function. You hitting all you. Wait till you get back home.
Yeah.
And then you want to post it.
Oh, Stacey on the beach. Let's go to his house, boys.
Keep popping bottles.
Right. And they popping your locks.
So, Stacey, you started with the holiday security trends. As we approach the holiday season, what are some current trends or patterns in home security that people should be aware of?
Well, we just talked about the identity theft piece, right? We also want to make sure that you're not leaving packages on the porch.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people, you know, because you have your porch pirates, you know, so you want to pay attention to that. Also, on those days when you open up those gifts, people are taking those boxes and they're putting them outside in the alleys. You're giving a curb appeal.
Especially like your TVs, your electronics, people know you got something new, and that is encouraging to come in and get them some new stuff.
Absolutely. So you're so excited, you take that big box, you take it outside, you know, throw it.
What should they do with it, Stacey?
They should break it down.
Okay.
Wait till nighttime rolls around, put it in the trunk, and then take it off site and then dump it.
Yeah.
Oh, put it in the
legally dump it. We're not telling you to go. Don't you come down the street putting that stuff in my garbage can because I got cameras back there.
Right, because then they're gonna think it's yours.
Right, then they coming in my house.
Right. So that's a very good point, and something that we really don't think about. And if it's small enough, you could go ahead and shred it.
Absolutely. You can go ahead and shred it. So, and those are basic things, but really, guys, we have to use common sense this time of the year.
Yep.
People are leaving their shades open, have the Christmas trees up. People walking by seeing all the presents up under the tree, and you lighting up everything. You just want to be
putting pictures on social media. You showing off. Look at all these 1,000 pictures gifts I got under the tree. And then you doing the wrapping videos.
Yes.
Oh, I just wrapped this Louis purse and these Gucci shoes.
Let's do something that we've not done before right here on Inspiration 1390. Let's put a notice, put our listeners on notice to put a moratorium on videos that are showing your new stuff. When I'm saying, like, when you're wrapping your gifts, don't videotape it at all.
Correct.
Videotape it Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Now,
or videotape it and then air
talk
it
about Valentine's Day. I was going to say what Tina Hammond just said, and I want to go back to this point because I want to make sure, because we got a lot of people that don't drive. We got seniors that can't do it. You could break those boxes down with a house knife, scissors, and put it in a garbage bag. But do like I do. I don't take my garbage cans out until the morning of garbage day.
Yep.
So when they getting it's picked up literally the same day, so you can't see it. But you want to make sure that you are, because that's a good point that we don't think about.
Mm-hmm.
How we just putting stuff on social media thinking, oh, I bought my wife this $10,000 purse and I wrapped it and set it under the tree. And now Pookie and them is climbing through the window to get the purse to sell.
You're absolutely correct. You also want to make sure you're not leaving spare keys and stuff like that,
around your house.
Because
people are looking for that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
They know that you're going to lock yourself out. And, they come in different forms now. It's not just leaving it under the mat like on Lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
You can put them in a nice little rock. Guess what? The pirates, like you said, the porch pirates, they're looking not just for packages, but they're looking for that one rock.
Yep.
That one rock that's got that key. Now, Stacey, a lot of times people, they put off putting their home protection devices into their homes because of the cost. They also put off putting their home protection devices, upgrading their home protection devices. But I understand that you and Brinks have a collaboration for the holidays.
You are always telling the business.
But the business is our business.
So Brinks has partnered with me. They're really excited about the work we're doing on 1390. And this is only specific to the 1390 listeners.
So don't call and be a fake listener, okay? If you ain't really listening and your auntie told you about it, we gonna know, right?
Absolutely. So what they've allowed me to do is continue to give away the amount of equipment they were giving away, which is more than anybody is doing. However, they will not be billed until the new year.
What?
Wait. Say that one more time for the people in the back.
So
Say it one more time.
Christmas can be protected for the free?
Your whole Thanksgiving and your whole Christmas can be covered on us, on Brinks. That's my gift back to the 1390 listeners.
Wow.
Along with Brinks, we're partnering with that.
Excuse me, Sunshine. I asked him to run that back for the people in the back that didn't hear it that well. I'm trying to see what I can get free.
Okay, Mr.
So what is it again?
So again, the equipment that we're giving away that have not stopped. However, we're going to hold on. You will not be billed your monthly monitoring until 2 months later.
All right, meet me today at 3. I'm in. I'm sold. I got more security I need.
Didn't I tell y'all at the beginning of this segment we had bundles? Bundles on bundles on bundles. Y'all, get that number and call it 866-447-3344. That number is 866-447-3344. If you want more, call 866-447-3344 for the free.
That's
2 months for the free.
That's amazing because Stacey's already given the stuff, the equipment away, and then to say, okay, now I can't really afford equipment. I got you. I want it, but I can't be paying no extra bills this month or next month because we got the holiday. Now he's saying we're gonna hold off on billing you until after the holiday.
That's huge because you done spent all your money on Christmas gifts or that turkey that you made it bigger this year than you did last year, and now you have a reprieve. And
it's really no excuse. We've taken all excuses away.
There you go.
If you want protection, we want you to be proactive instead of reactive.
Yep.
So you have the opportunity to go ahead and protect what matters most to you.
Because if you got those ring systems that are outdated, and I don't mind saying it because I'm a witness of forgetting to charge the battery.
You got to change the battery, right?
Right, you got to change the battery. Then it's like, dang, who was that on my porch? The camera dead. I forgot to put new batteries in there.
Or you do not have that that monitoring system, because you just said, okay, I want the ring and I can see the picture, but you don't look at the camera all day long, so you don't have a playback option.
And you don't have the people at the Brinks home office watching and monitoring for you if the alarm go off.
And just another tip I want to share with the listeners: please do not leave valuables in your trunk. Right? It happens every year. People break into an individual's car. All the Christmas gifts are gone. You know, the whole 9 yards. Take the items in the home, put them in the basement. Just let the children know if you go down there, I'm taking everything back.
Right.
Turn to your neighbor and say, he talking to me. I'm like, Stacey, all up in everybody's business.
So we're talking holidays, and we're talking about what to do during the holidays so that we can keep our goods, our newly bought goods, and security for the holiday decorations is an important situation. So while we're all excited to decorate our homes, and there are some security considerations when it comes to outdoor holiday decorations that we need to talk about. Let's talk about it.
Well, when it comes to that, again, the lighting is very, very important. But when I think about that, I think about the safety piece in reference to the trees, the real Christmas trees that individuals put in their home. They could absolutely be a fire hazard. You know, so when you're putting brand new Christmas trees in there, live Christmas trees, you know, you got to make sure that they stay moist. You know, they cannot become dry, so on and so forth, because you know it will flame up very, very quickly.
And you know what, too? It brings me to mind when we're putting out those bulbs. Those big old school bulbs have come back with a vengeance, and you got to make sure they're not covering up your cameras.
Interesting.
Yeah, because you'll be seeing a bulb instead of a bald head.
Oh Lord, you ain't lying. You ain't lying. But Stacey, you said something interesting in Tamara. We're talking about light bulbs. We're talking about the holidays. We're talking about people and guests coming over, and all the time you're not able to be home to receive them. But you said don't put the key under the carpet or in the rock. What are some smart home technology enhances that people can do during the holidays to let their guests in or monitor who's coming in the house?
I love how you set that up for me, guys. I love it. Teamwork makes the dream work, right?
Hey.
No, but seriously, you have to add the smart locks to the equation. Right. The smart locks are very convenient. Allows you to control the system anywhere in the country. You can unlock the door. Not only that, but with the camera, you can see who's at that front door as well. You know, and I see someone had asked about upgrading the system.
Yes.
You know, do we have the ability to update the system? That's why you want to take advantage of the promotion that we're talking about now, because you can upgrade your system without any out-of-pocket investment and not get the minimal monthly monitoring bill until 2 months later.
So, Terry, we see your question on Facebook. All you got to do is call Stacey at 866-447-3344. That's 866-447-3344.
Don't you say that number again, okay?
Excuse you.
We don't like it when you
866-447-3344. You want me in my Shirley Fields voice? 866. As long as you get the number, I don't care how you hear it, I care how you dial it. Dial that number and give Stacey a call, because we here can vouch. Tamara and I and the entire Brunch Bunch team can vouch that Stacey is taking care of the believers. And this 2 months without a bill is game changing.
Absolutely.
It's game changing.
Absolutely.
And it could change your life by just getting the security system.
It could not only change your life, Marcel, something you said so importantly, it could save your life.
Absolutely.
And you know, we're talking about emergency planning, and something that Stacey really brought home was the holidays really brings out the creeps.
Oh yeah.
And the creeps can come in.
And half of them is your family, but we ain't gonna talk about that. Keep going.
No, literally. Yeah, no, more than half. Way more than that. So emergency planning is just as important as fire evacuation planning. Let's talk about how should a person actually curate an emergency plan during the holidays that can extend beyond the holidays.
When you talk about emergency planning, I mean, you have to walk through that with your children. Everybody's involved. You know, nowadays people don't remember phone numbers. If you lose your phone right now, I don't know how many numbers you can remember off the top of your head, right? So you have to have those numbers at top of memory, and you got to make sure that your children know the proper information on where to go when the event and emergency takes place. Who do you talk to? Who do you not talk to? You have to prep them for that.
So like in childcare, we are required to put emergency numbers post them by the
Yes.
telephone.
Yes.
Because in the event that the internet goes out, like you said, you lose your phone, you still have to be able to contact someone who can help you in your emergency situation. But something else I like what you said, walk your family through your emergency plan. Because now when you got these lights that are going up, blowing up, glowing up, you got your natural trees. Don't put any candles under there either, because I promise you, you won't have to worry about porch thieves. The fire department will come in there, wash your house out like a flood. But you definitely want to work with your entire family on how to get out should an emergency happen. If you have second and third floors, you want to put that ladder somewhere close, and you want to make sure that everyone knows how to use it. Just as important as you want to make sure everyone knows how to use your devices that you're upgrading or installing.
Absolutely. And our technicians really train you on that. Once they leave out of your home, we're going to make sure you thoroughly understand how to operate the technology that you have in your home. We want the listeners to really have a paradigm shift on how they think about security. They have to have a complete paradigm shift on how they think about security.
Yeah.
You know what, Stacey? I think you a genius.
I was going to call him a genius.
Yeah, but you took too long and I hogged the mic. Because I think that when you come up here, you tell the believers things that just seem like such natural things to think about that we just don't think. You know who else I think is a genius?
Okay.
Yeah, right. God is a genius. Come on, Kevin Ross, let's do it. It's Inspiration 1390.
I'm sick of Tammy. I was going to call him a genius. Oh, Lord. Don't Tammy can't have no more visitors. I'm gonna put one of the cameras out here.
He's the boss of me, Christy. He is not the boss of me.
I already know.
You know his name is Moonlight, right? The moon don't get no sun until sunshine shine on.
Oh my Lord.
The moon don't get no light.
I'm going to work
You know who's coming Monday? Tell them, Christy.
Okay, so I'm working on confirming Eric Robertson and G-Mo for Monday.
Okay.
They like, who is that?
That's right. I'm like, I wasn't saying that out
but
loud.
don't feel bad because he didn't know who Lil Durk was.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You know who Dirk was. You know who Crucial Goblin?
That's all he knows.
Right. I don't know nobody knew.
He said, I don't know nobody knew. Crucial Conflict so old, that's not even funny.
Take him off the
Eric
last.
Roberson is like one of the most successful independent soul artists.
Neo.
Okay.
Neo Soul, yeah, now we don't like Neo, so.
You don't like Neo Soul? Neo Soul, I mean, hey.
Why not? I like to know why not.
Like it put them in a box or something?
When that term came out, artists didn't like it then, and that's why you don't hear it a whole lot. But like people say it because it's like
When it gets to the when it gets to cut it.
They might have enhanced it or put a new.
It's 40 seconds left of it.
But
Oh,
it's just kind of put it in a box.
What we got?
Who was this?
This is Kevin Ross.
Bad boy.
I feel like I want to step.
Yeah.
Even though I don't know how to step.
See, Eric and D-Mo's music is on this.
Yeah.
And D-Mo's from Chicago.
You know, when she starts talking about Demo, you know she know him, right? She talking about our new pastor. And then when such and such, we like, but that's Reverend Doctor.
Sorry, Reverend Jonathan. I call him Reverend Jonathan.
Okay.
You're rocking with the Brunch Bunch right here on Inspiration 1390. It's your main man, Action Jackson, and I think I'm probably posted in the studio with.
Don't play with me, Moonlight. Let me tell you something. Marcel and I have nicknames to each other. He calls me Sunlight. I call him Moonlight. And you all know that the sun shines on the moon, and that's how it gets its light. And you know
blah, blah, blah.
Stacey, don't
Thank you,
don't let the
Stacey.
devil use you.
Thank you,
Do
Stacey.
not let the devil use you. But you know what? I want you to let the believers use you. And that's why I would definitely want you guys to call 866-447-3344. Not only for new installations, but upgrading your current outdated, obsolete, antiquated systems. Let's do it. Well, does the bundle still apply?
It absolutely applies to that. And that's real talk. I went into a lady's home last week. I said, ma'am, how long have you had this system?
77 years, bro.
No, you're close. It was 78. No,
I was like, no, wait a minute. Did y'all set this up?
No, real talk. I mean, she had it so long. She said, but I'm only paying $25 a month. I said, man, but it don't even work.
Mm.
It doesn't
So you're
work.
not even, you just wasting $25 a month.
Yeah, you're donating.
Mm.
That's how I'm doing with my gym membership. But yeah,
that's $300 a year you spending, and you're not even protected. And that's what happened with so many of us with these antiquated systems that just don't work and protect us. But you're able to bundle, so we can. When you talk bundling, you talking no money up front bundle, or how does that work?
Absolutely, no money up front,
and no money for 2 months.
There's no gimmicks whatsoever.
Oh, you keep going, Stacey.
I'm still talking about the devices. So whether you're talking about a smart lock, whether you're talking about a thermostat, whether you're talking about a camera or two, we're giving that to you, zero out-of-pocket investment. If you know anything about security and you've done your homework, most packages come with 3-door sensors of motion and 1 camera. Mm-hmm. Anything outside of that, you're going to pay.
Right.
And what I'm telling you, you're not paying any of that with me. Right. We're going to add that to the bill, slightly increase it. Right. And zero out-of-pocket investment to you. So I know people, I'll say $500, $1,000. That's really what it's about. Why do I do that? I'm looking for the referral business.
There you go.
People don't know how much.
Not only that, we're really invested in you. Like, we really want to see you win. We want you to make sure that once we give you the resources to put you in a house, give you the resources to get your credit up, get a loan, that you protect your investments. This is full circle, y'all. That's why you need to call 866-447-3344. Again, that number is 866-447-3344. Stacey, listen, every single Wednesday, you give us a nugget. Take us out with a nugget.
Well, what I'm going to tell you is you want to get this and don't miss this. Please don't call me.
Did you say that? Hold on, Reverend. Say it again.
You want to get this and don't miss this. That you don't want to call me in December and say, hey, this still going on, because it won't be going on at that point. So you really want to be proactive, and you want to move upon the blessing that we're trying to bestow upon you.
And Brinks is really a trusted name in the industry. Stacey Chauncey with Home Solutions is really a trusted name in the industry. Yes. And you know if the bunch brings it to you.
Because we're a trusted name in all the industry.
That part. You know why? God said it was so.
Stacey, thank you again for joining us each and every Wednesday to educate the listener. We get calls, Facebook messages that are telling us that you are taking care of business. And that's the number one thing we want from our partners here on the Brunch Bunch. And the last listener who called in said that not only is Stacey great, but his team is great. So make sure you call Stacey at.
That's 866-447-3344, 866-447-3344.
And
we got a really feel good story for you all on Monday. Want you to come out
on Monday. We'll be back tomorrow.
No, but the feel good story is Monday.
Oh, well, I got a not so feel good story. We got another restaurant leaving Chicago. Eddie V's Prime Seafood is leaving downtown. Listen, tomorrow on the show, tune in. We're gonna talk about why are these restaurants and businesses leaving Chicago? Are they moving to Atlanta like y'all and y'all cousins doing, or are they just shutting down? Listen, we shutting it down right now.
No, we're not. No, we're not. We're getting ready to talk about this ribbon cutting on Monday. And I don't know what you're talking about. So, on Monday at what time, Tanya?
11:30, 4920 West Madison, West Austin Development Center, and Henry Booth House will be doing a ribbon cutting along with our Congressman Danny Davis, our Alderman Jason Irvin, and LaShawn Ford.
Our state representative
LaShawn K. Ford. 4920 West Madison, 11:30. Please come out and support.
And we are actually cutting the ribbon for our brand new, like hundreds of thousands of dollar playground. Yes. You know, Austin is always in the news for who got killed, who got shot, but this is a feel-good story. We want you to feel good. Make sure you come out to 4920 West Madison at 11:30 on Monday. Don't keep on winding it up.
And we'll talk about it more tomorrow because Tamara will be back. I'll be here, and Tanya can always call in if we need to. But listen, believers, we encourage you to keep Love 24 alive. Tell someone that you don't know that you love them. Tell someone that you do know that you love them. Love will begin to spread like a wildfire. Tamara Fair, pray, but I love you.
I love Modi.
Oh, you know what? Believers, we love you. Baby Eminem, we love you. Up next is AC Green. After that, Pastor D. We out. That's literally 1 o'clock.
Wait, Eddie, my friend is the general manager.
They
Well,
called.
well, they leave.